Welcome back to the channel of Brian's projects and fun stuff and all of that. Today we're going to be working on one of my mini projects. We are going to be doing, this is my 05 or 06 Honda CRF250r. I've got all the parts off. I've torn it apart already. When I got it, it was already torn apart. I got this bike for pretty cheap. Had to make a long drive. This is my cousin's bike that I was working on. She needs a stator cover gasket for that because it has a little bit of an oil leak. But anyways, here it is. Got all the plastics off, engine out. I've got everything already off, all the carrying cases, everything off. So we just need to reassemble it. I started this project probably about 3-4 weeks ago. The top end was all off. It was just piston hanging out and the clutch, the crankcases together inside. That was still inside the bike. So we got all of our parts in. I got all my bolts over here. We just got everything, transmission, timing chain, flywheel, all of that good stuff. So let's do a little bit of an unboxing here. First off, we did get some new transmission bearings, some hot rods transmissions bearings, because right here, these ones were good. They feel nice, but this one is a little stuck and a little hard to turn. This one is okay. Same with this one. It's a little hard to turn, but that one's seized. Well, not seized, but anyway, we got this one too. That one feels okay. But we got that. But what I'm really excited for is this big box. We also got assembly lube. I got 2 bottles. It was $4 at my local AutoZone, but can't beat that. It was $8 on Amazon. But I just opened this box. I haven't seen what's inside yet, and let's get into it. So first off, I got a Vertex piston or a Vertex gaskets, so complete engine gaskets for everything, seals and all that. So we got that. Let's just put this over here. What is this? Crank bearings. So we got crank bearings too, to replace those and that. So that's good. Next, you're gonna remove this fan. It is absolutely hot in here, so we just actually put this over here. What else? We'll get to that in a little bit. We got our seals, Vertex seals. I think this is the piston. Yep, it's the piston. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Stickers, can't go wrong with that. Actually, in fact, love the stickers. So, geez, it's clean. All right. So, and that should have rings in there. I hope so. It should. That's it for that. Let's put you over here real quick. And let's move this. This should be the crank, because this was a blown up bike I got, and I'll show you. The connecting rod is seized to the crank, so that ain't moving. See, like some of the shavings right here. It was garbage. But we're gonna try and save it. We're going to save it, really, I should say. But this is what I do. Let's take a look at this crank. All right, how do you open this box? Tape. Always gotta love the tape. So let's get that. No way! Stickers! Yes! Yes! Love stickers. going on the bike. Absolutely. Woo. And there it is. A moving crank. Heck yeah, dude. Can't wait. Super stoked. Oh, bet. More stickers. God, I gotta love paying like $500 for just stickers, and look how much extra parts we got too. Like, who knew this came with a $300 sticker? So let's actually put this back for now. Just for now. Good enough. So plans are, this is a resto mod kinda. I have a Ringthal chain on it, sprocket. Well, previous owner, you know. I mean, it's a plus for me. But I don't think there's anything else really done for this bike. I don't know. Maybe down the line I'm gonna get like a Boynton or a Henson clutch kit for it, but I think those are just stocks right now. But it should be a nice clean bike. I'm gonna do like a nice graphics kit. I'll put like a little picture of what I want, like up here or something, whatever. But it's gonna be a nice bike. I don't know if I'm gonna get new plastics yet, but yeah. So get into this. So I still need to get the gasket off that side, but I found some more of the pieces. Like here's some of the blown up parts, and I'll have like a video here of what I found when I was taking off the oil filter and stuff, and it was just absolutely disgusting. But like I said, we're gonna get right into this build. Got all of my other parts over there. I'm gonna have some more stuff coming for the bike, like grips and stuff. It's got a Ringthal bar on it. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna keep it with like the red look, red and silver. For the clutch cover, I'm gonna polish it, give it like a nice aluminum shine. Because, you know, why not? You start off with like a 600, then you go to 800 and 1,000, and then hit it with like some aluminum polishing compound. So that's what I was gonna do. Or I was gonna do like a white lettering, like in the white Honda, and then paint it red. But who knows? Haven't started on that yet. So let's go ahead and start taking these bearings out. And yeah. Okay, so let's just get started. Let's take these bearings out. We're gonna need a wrench. Let's get good old flex head here, and then we're gonna get Torx, and we're probably gonna use let's see, I'm gonna say this one, T40. Nope, one size down. That one's broken, so we can't use it. So let's just find one real quick. So we found out what size it is. It's T30. We just have it on a little extension from a ½ inch to a ¼ inch. So we're gonna get this on. Wait, no, that's 3/8 and ½ inch. So we're gonna get these bearings, these covers off. Here, so on. So yep. Alright, so we got all the bolts out. Here's what they look like. Just some bolts, some Torx bolts that have like a little head on them. But so now we just gotta get these bearings out. Oh, almost forgot this step. You just gotta grab a little flat head, just anyone, right here on this main bearing, you will find where I pulled those 2 bolts out. These are actually caps. I probably should have grabbed a magnet. Oh, well, this is magnetized, so let's go. So, all right, get off. So, yep, you got these little caps, and there's like a little thing on there that will around the bearing that like keeps it set. So there's the other one. All right. So now we pull the bearings. Okay, let's just get these bearings out. This one just popped right off while I was pulling on them just for fun. These ones are a little bit stuck. Gonna need to figure out a way how to get those ones out, but we'll figure it out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we got all the bearings out. Got these ones, the transmission bearings. Got the main bearing out. It's sitting under here. We just took a hammer to it and just started smacking the ever-living crap out of it. Just kidding, but I mean, not really, but yeah. So got them out. It doesn't really feel bad, but it's always good just to replace it anyways. But it's nice to. So we're gonna just clean up the case and get it all nice and ready and clean, like clean off the grime outside here and all that, and just clean up. So, yep. All right. So we got all the bearings out. I just popped that seal out. The spring came off, the tensioner spring or whatever this is called, that came off the seal, popped off. So we're gonna go ahead and get the other bearing off on the other side and see how that goes, then clean this whole thing up. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta get this bearing off. Hopefully I have the replacement for this bearing. Oops. Don't know if I do. But we should, but not 100% sure. So we might be having to get another bearing, and that would suck. Or we could just reuse this one. We'll find out. Here it comes. More leverage just a little longer. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Come on up, come on up. Perfect. You don't want to come out. Alright. What are we going to do about you? What are we going to do about you? So, let's see, can we flip it over and try? It's just that I don't know if I have a bearing that's going to replace that. Because I got a bunch of other bearings for it, but I don't know if I got that one included. Are those staples or not? That's the way I can tell. Oh, yep, that was a staple. Ow. So let's this off. Right. Delete that. So, yep. Yep, I do not think it came with that bearing. Do not think so. Yeah, that's a bummer. What I think of is that one, but that doesn't look big enough. So we got 1, 2. Yeah, that one's not included. Dang. So we gotta be careful with this one, because we don't want to mess it up. Unless it's in this case, which I don't think it is. Yeah, no. So you didn't get that bearing, so we gotta be careful with it, getting it out. So, ooh. Am I sure? Yep. Nope. Didn't come with one. So, I'll figure something out and I'll be back.